All right, folks. Are we live? I think we are live. I'm going to swap over to YouTube real quick before we do anything. And then guess what? We're going to go live on TikTok. And then we're going right into it, folks. So, TikTok, here we go. First things first. This is the, first 15 seconds of the intro. Definitely got to watch those curse words. Don't worry. I'm a consummate professional. Warframe, yes, looks good. And I think we're live on TikTok. Yes, that's right, TikTok. TikTok, hello. Obviously, I'm going to leave this tier list up while I do the intro so you guys can look at all the weapons. But here we go. Guess what? I guess we just do kind of the basics of, what's coming up on the channel. I would say that, shout out your mom. I see your mom is in chat right at the start. That's pretty sick. Okay, here we go. Wednesday's video is Arc Runner. And Arc Runner is kind of like a third-person shooter. Oh, we had some TikTok. I think we're okay. Yeah, TikTok was like giving me a notification. I hope it doesn't do that more often, but didn't mean to tab away from that. Let's do this. Yes, so Wednesday's Arc Runner. That's kind of like a third-person shooter. Honestly, I didn't really like how the audio turned out, like the recording. So the other two I liked a lot more. So I'm just curious to see if that has kind of any effect views-wise. But, those videos are coming out. So Friday's video is Meat Grinder, and Meat Grinder is one of my favorite games. It's so sick. Meat Grinder coming up on Friday. You're going to love it. I don't want to spoil too much because it's just sick. And I cranked it up to like 150% speed just to kind of really emphasize how crazy it is. But, and then obviously Monday's video is a game called Impaler. And if you love Doom and you love Vampire Survivors, then this game is, well, a lot of these games are kind of up your alley. So those are the videos that are coming out. I will say, dude, the VR Gamer is also in chat. I will also say, folks, what am I trying to say? I will also say that the Thursday video, since I don't really have anything else, I only have all the primary Incarnons. I won't have all the secondary Incarnons for a while, so this one is special. Dude, shout out, I love her. Dude, I mean, you guys are just blowing up the chat right now. Just popping in, and I mean, it's just a bomb every time. I'm getting distracted, but Thursday's video is in Arcane's video. So we'll be talking all about Arcanes, all about my favorite Arcanes, the ones that I like kind of default into certain builds. We have the triple Umbra tank that I always talk about. We have kind of like the squishier frames that need like, a double Arcane setup. So I won't spoil it too much, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's the Thursday video. And then, yeah, of course, I skipped a Sunday because I was like, are they going to reset? No. You can get all the Stalker weapons. So if you do have that unlocked, definitely get all the Stalker weapons. Plain and simple. That's what they're telling you, folks. And then they're going to fix it, probably with Kullervo. So stay tuned for that. But I think we're pretty much good. That's all I got for you, folks. In terms of the intro. Yeah, so obviously these next couple weeks of gaming reviews are going to be huge. Like these games, like a bunch of 3D games, a bunch of pretty sick ones. I kind of want to get them in a bunch and then move on to doing like mostly like top-down Survivor, like Vampire Survivors clones. But like these games are still pretty sick. Anyway, folks, let's do the tier list. I will say this tier list is super great. This ranking is not the tier list. We will be moving them accordingly. I tried to group them by what they are, and then Torid is kind of on its own. But let's see. I just got Dread Incarnon. Just to let y'all know, it becomes a sweep arrow. Yeah. Dude, I love her. Like this is something that we'll get into when we talk about these weapons, but I think we should just get it right into this. But I'm going to say, with all these tier lists that I've done, these are very subjective tier lists. Like the whole point. I see Gohan Stepdad in chat also. The whole point of these tier lists is that, guess what? It's more about usability. Like I think all of these weapons can kind of carry themselves pretty well. Like even the Soma Incarnon, which I kind of don't like very much, it still keeps up pretty well. So, all right, it's nothing to worry about. That's all I got to say, folks. I would also say the thing that you're going to note is that I'm going to judge a lot of these off of like usability. So I'm basically saying, like, how easy it is, how brainless it is. Like, how easy do you really have to aim, like, with some of these weapons? Anyway, I need some water. Oh. Gohan's stepdad says, I just made a Zaku Steel Path God build. Currently sweeping the chart. Dude, there's so many. I think it's impossible to build the Zaku wrong. Like, Zaku is just too criminal. But anyway, let's get into the tier list. So yeah. Let's get right into it. I think we kind of did the intro. I wanted to kind of do that intro, but, you know, this tier list has already gone on too long. Anyway, folks, here we go. I think we have to start off the list at the top. And I think you guys already know which one I'm going to pick. I'm going Latron Incarnon as the strongest. Oh, dude. So I see Gohan's stepdad, when he sends stuff, it shows up in the top. Because, you know, Gohan is top. Dude. Well, I don't want to presume, but yes, Latron Incarnon, number 1. You guys should know this. The fact that you can just put 100 munitions for slash procs, and then also occasionally, very rarely, get the puncture proc for the bonus multi-shot. It's like, but it's like sometimes it comes in clutch. It has a big mag. It has 40 rounds in the mag. So a lot of this review is going to be things like mag size for like the secondaries, or like mag, you know, even mag size for the primaries. But yeah, like there's a lot of stuff that you're going to kind of catch. Like, dude, Gohan's stepdad sending chicken legs, sending roses. Just, how many roses is that? 39 roses. But yes, Latron Incarnon, number 1. I don't know. From this, it already gets muddy. I would say Strun Incarnon, honestly, number 2. So here's the thing. Both of these guys have the same AoE. It's only 4 meters. But we're going to get into something very interesting where the Braton Prime also has an AoE, but it is 3 meters. And the amount that fucks me up is way too criminal. Yeah, we're 7 minutes in, so I can curse. Yeah, I think we're fine. Like, guys, come on. It's just like, dude, 1 meter difference. Yeah, I think like for what this is kind of teaching me is like there's a 1 meter difference between whether a weapon is like truly brainless or whether a weapon is like kind of annoying to use, like the Braton Incarnon. Like, you have to aim more. It's still like, dude, it's insanely strong, but just not these two guys. And I would say honestly not. I think the Miter is either 4 or 3, but it's smaller, but it's weirder also. But I'm gonna put the Miter up here. It's really easy to get headshots. Obviously you only get like 5 shots because you have that, you know, that multi-shot whatever upgrade. You know, we're gonna get into it, but guys, look at this. I think we're gonna come around here and then also put the Torid down here. And the Torid is like another Miter, basically, where it's kind of easy to regain charges, but also it is a chain beam, so it's really, really strong. But obviously you get like 4 seconds of use out of it, and then it's gone because it has also the multi-shot upgrade. So it's like very, very ruthless. But what's not to love, folks? Like, it's super cool. Obviously it makes the normal Torid like insanely strong, because now, like, I think the gas, like the little gas cloud also like can proc crit, and so you can maybe get 100 munitions off of the gas. So like, dude, like it's way too criminal. I think at this point it does get a little muddy. What I am going to say is I'm going to put the Soma Incarnon at the fucking bottom. I hate the Soma Incarnon. It's just a status shotgun. And then you can put a little bit of punch through on it. But, like, come on, man. Like, it's okay, we're going to talk about it. But, like, the Boltor Incarnon is essentially the same weapon. It has way less multi-shot, but it has, like, infinite enemy punch through. So, like, it just way outclasses the Soma Incarnon, which is almost the same weapon. Yes, I love her. It was such a letdown. Yes. Yes, one of us. That's what I want to hear. Yeah, but like this list has already become very muddy. I would say, honestly, I'm going to put, this might be a hot take, but I'm going to put Burston Incarnon at number 5. because the Burston Incarnon is not a full auto. It is a beam weapon. It is a hit scan full auto. So you just aim and then it is like it's just there. And then it has an AoE, so obviously it's automatically in the funky beam category, because whenever it hits something, it has some kind of special effect that deals splash damage or something like that. Blah 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 blah. I think my least favorite is the Soma Incarnon. Yes, same. Your mom. Wish I got any other than this Soma. Oh, they know. I mean, it is like maybe it's good as like a boss killer, but I don't know. Like at this point, the only bosses you're ever worrying about are like the Archon hunts. So it's like, if the Soma Incarnon isn't better than the Fenmore for me, like for the Archon hunts, then I'm not gonna fucking use it. Like Soma's ass, yeah. Elohim Green. Well, there always has to be one. There always has to be one. It's not. I tried, bro. Okay, well, whatever then, folks. There always has to be one. Don't worry about it. That's a Pablo L. That's one Pablo L and a million fucking Pablo W's in my book. So do not worry about it. I'm assuming he has his fingers in a lot of pies, but you know, there's always got to be one. One has to be at the bottom. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Is this the part where I actually put the infinite enemy punch through ones? Like we can put this guy here and this guy here. I think maybe the Dread is better. Folks, is the Dread better? I think it is, because guess what? Both of these weapons have infinite enemy punch through, of course, which means they are a Nataruk class weapons. Want a duel for 100 plat? Dude, no. Dude, no way. That risk is already stressing me out. Well, I have a decent amount of plat, but duel in the Conclave? Is that what you're saying? Paris does more damage, I think, yeah. But for me, the question has always been, folks, with infinite enemy punch through weapons, there is only one question. What is it, folks? It's not about length. It's about what? It's about girth. That's right. It's about the girth of the projectile. Okay? The wider the projectile, the better it is. Okay? So the Dread arrow has a little laser saw on the front. And so what does that mean? It means it's wide. It's very girthy. I don't like to talk about this very often, but this is the situation where you talk about it. The Dread for me is probably better. For me, I think both of them probably have hunter munitions at this point. I think Paris has a built-in heat, so it's pretty insane. Elohim Greed. What are your thoughts on the Vasto Incarnon? Gohan Stepdad, I think I saw somebody one-shot an Acolyte in a public mission using the Vasto Incarnon, but other than that, I don't really know how useful it is. Like, it's for single target damage, it's like insanely criminal. Anyway, this is an easy choice. Boltor for me is a win for shotguns all around. It is a full auto shotgun that has like 100 fucking crit chance, and it's just so criminal, and it has infinite enemy punch through, and you just get destroyed. Oh no, I remember this conversation. I heard Nami is slept on. Wait, what? Did I read that right? Did I miss something? Elohim Green? Hang on, I want to make sure I'm all caught up. I was so sick when I got it. Okay, I think we're all caught up. Dread is cool. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I think we're almost done. What did I miss? 1 Morphix per match. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think we're pretty much caught up. Yeah. Oh, Nami Solo. Yeah, okay, yeah. My bad. That is okay, yeah, that is my bad. Anyway, I don't know. What is it? I've never seen it. For me, it's just, can I use Sundering Weave and can I use the forward blocking combo? Because that has like a built-in slash proc, so that's what I'm going for. Dude, I actually thought it was Nami from One Piece. Anyway, that's the tier list. Folks, I'm getting distracted as usual, but it's a good distraction. My account got hacked and I lost 6k plat. What do you recommend I do to start earning it again? Wreath. Yeah, dude, Elohim is just cracking up right now, but deservedly. I always have that one moment. I try to only have one of those in per stream, but anyway. I don't know. I would say like there's a couple new arcanes, like I think like Zeramin arcanes are pretty good, but I would say like normal arcanes are always a good thing to farm. Yeah, Warframe sets. Yeah, I think that's a good choice. I would say like Warframes are just the better primes to go for. Like you're probably gonna get more money out of them. Anyway, what I do want to do is go here, I guess, and then pull this up and move it over here. And I think I can move it right there. There you go, folks. Okay, so I can kind of go through this list. So what we're going to try and do, so we are 15 minutes in, so we have plenty of time to do conjunction survival. The smart thing to do is farm prime junk, and when Tennokan comes, sell damn, sell all of it. Sell off all of it, I think is what that's supposed to be. Dude, yeah. You guys are geniuses. Is Latron OP? Yeah, I think Latron is probably my top contender at this point. Like, for me, it's like I think you might build it for projectile speed, but anyway, let's get into the build. Obviously, I'll do the upgrades in a second. Hang on 1 second. We'll do the upgrades last. Here we go. We're only talking about the Incarnon. That's the only thing you care about. 4 meter range. 20% fall off is pretty criminal. Better than Soma Prime. Lol, dude. Soma Incarnon is number 10. Latron Incarnon is number 1. So like couldn't be further apart. But here we go. 200% crit chance with no Riven. Obviously you're rocking Hunter munitions and Vigilante armaments. I think that's pretty much it. Like you want to kind of maximize the multi-shot on this I mean it's just way too criminal. So don't worry guys, you'll handle it. And obviously you have galvanized chamber. Critical delay, fire rate doesn't matter. Fire doesn't matter, folks. On these AoE weapons, who cares? Slow it down. Okay? Shoot less. That's my philosophy. Shoot a little bit less. Okay? I could talk a little bit more about, but anyway. When we come over here, you can see I have point strike, but guess what, folks? I have guaranteed red crits because of this Riven. Yeah, this Riven is negative zoom, crit chance, damage, multi-shot. I think I rolled this myself a long time ago, back when the Latron was a single shot. Yeah, dude, slash proc. I mean, that's basically it. And then, of course, in this situation, I have to use Vigilante supplies because I don't have a slot for Vigilante armaments. But you're getting this criminal red crit guaranteed. Yeah, let's see the Riven. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude. Yeah, my Latron Riven has always been perfect, but that was back when it was just a single shot rifle. So, obviously, my evolutions. This puncture thing is almost never going to proc, but it's worth it to get. I don't know what the other one is, but I think it's like shield or something, so it's absolutely worthless. Bonus magazine does not matter. But look at this, folks. Obviously, here we go, folks. This is the one situation where I made a horrible, awful mistake, and it will cost me a weapon in the future. So when Latron Incarnon shows up again, I have to take it because the Latron Wraith will never show up in Deviri. I will only get the Latron Prime. I made the biggest fuck up of my entire life. Do it, Devirius. Wait. Yeah, dude. But that means that I've never been able to use the Latron Incarnon in Deviri, which is where it would come the most clutch, because it's just criminally OP. But obviously, with the Wraith, I think it has higher crit stats, so you're going to get lower bonuses, but it doesn't really matter. Dude, I'm hitting red crits guaranteed with this Riven, so it's just so fucked up. Shit, I've been seeing more Warframe stuff. Almost want to get back into it. Rusty Wombat. Yeah. I mean, if you think... If you really want to get into it, I got a lot of stuff on my channel. Obviously not on the TikTok channel yet. Dude, if I hit 10K on TikTok, I'm going to make whatever the fuck I want. Because I can just put it in a playlist and then just be like, go to this playlist. Like, watch the fucking... Dude, I love, like, playlists. Go to my playlist on my YouTube channel. I have like, so many fucking Elden Ring videos. And I have so many fucking Warframe videos. Oh, it's just endless. Anyway, number 2 on the list is Strun Incarnon. This was, like, my first... like genuinely meta, like triple S tier weapon. I've never seen a Latron Wraith. I think you get it from what is it? like the invasions, like the Grenier and Corpus stuff. Anyway, this is Strun Prime. Should we talk about Strun Prime? Let's just get right into it, folks. Obviously, he's a shotgun. You're going to come down here to the stats. Is this all the stats? Yeah, you get 40 in the mag. You get two times multi-shot. You come down a little bit further. Fire rate doesn't matter. You're getting 180 on the crit chance, so almost 200, so very criminal. Obviously, you're rocking critical deceleration because fire rate doesn't matter. You're rocking primed ravage because it exists. Dude, oh shit, we had Gohan's stepdad sending a few more roses. We got prime point blank, you know, it's kind of hard to get. And we got galvanized hell. You should be using galvanized mods if you have access to it. Forever ago's invasions. Yeah. I gotta go. Oh, Gohan stepdad says he's gotta go. Hey, dude, shout out Gohan's stepdad for being in chat. What's the MR cap now? I think right now it's 3. I'm at like 70,000 on 3, but I think it can get to like 60 something. Like, I don't think it's below 60 right now. Yeah, if you're a founder, it's probably like, actually it might be like 50 something. I don't know. Like, if you go to someone's profile and they're legendary 3 and it says 70k, then you know that they're not a founder, but they do have all the mastery. Like, I've seen a couple of those people. Yeah, a founder is like someone that, like, right when the game came out, like, they bought like this prime access and they got the Excalibur Prime and all that shit. There was a guy, Matt was in chat at one point, and you know, he's a founder. Accounts say founder. Yeah. It's just my method. Yeah, Rusty Wombat, that's just my well, I mean, I just like to look at that because, you know, if I see a legendary 3 and it's like, you know, I can kind of tell, like, you know, but it's still sick. I mean, anyway, what am I missing? You know, guys, look at this. It's just using incendiary coat and having blaze and using viral. So you're getting like 900 heat damage. You're kind of favoring heat. Once again, 4 meter range and really low fall off. So it's going to deal a lot of damage in the, like, the whole bubble is going to deal a lot of damage. Dude, Brandon's a founder. Yo. Rusty Wombat dropping some likes. I do need to tab this over. I'm embarrassing myself a little bit, folks. I need to see the likes so I can shout out. We are at 3,700 likes. Like, Jesus Christ. Shout out the community. Rusty Wombat following. I love her. Send some likes my way. Dude, shout out. Yeah, folks, what am I missing? You can see it. And you can say, like, you know, you can kind of favor other status elements. Like, you can not favor heat and then instead just put in, like, this might be a good situation to just use hunter munitions, but like, I kind of like doing like a heat shotgun build. I don't know why. I'm like a fucking asshole like that. There's only one mastery back then. I think that's what he means. Just like one level. Anyway, folks, Riven build. The Riven is multi-shot toxin status duration, so it's just a mod slot save. You know, it's basically the same build. Yeah, pretty much nothing different. Yeah, folks, I mean, you gotta love it. I mean, it's the same crit stats, but it's gonna rock and roll. Obviously, we got some insane viral numbers, but you know, they're kind of dead even, so it's still kind of, oh, one map. Okay, yeah. Oh, one stage. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I got you. I see. Anyway, I think we're good to go. That was the Strun. Obviously, let's talk about the upgrades. Oh, was I gonna go into some gameplay with the Latron and Incarnon? Fuck, do I have to go into some gameplay? Anyway, I'll have to do gameplay for both of them in a second. Oh, fuck. Do I have to do gameplay for the Latron and Incarnon? I did fuck that up. God damn it. Anyway, because dude, I feel like I should be doing back and forth, like build and then gameplay. I did forget about that, but all right, should we go back to Latron and Incarnon, or should we keep going through Strun? I think we should go back to Latron and Incarnon. Yeah, we talked about it. Obviously, it's going to fuck it up. I can do the Strun and Incarnon build faster, but anyway, folks. All right, folks, let's get in some gameplay. Let's do some Latron Incarnon gameplay. This is long time coming. I want you guys to see some gameplay. I don't want you guys to slack out on me. I mean, we wasted a little bit of time there doing the Strun Incarnon, but it was good to chat. You know, we had some founder chat, we had some legendary 3 chat. Anyway, Let's get into it. Yeah, my speakers are definitely off, but you know, it's okay. Oh, come on, man. Dog shit. Give me some headshots. Oh my god. This is just the worst start ever. Come on, guys. There's a headshot. Alright, here we go. Can I headshot a dog? I don't think I can headshot a dog. Oh, I headshotted a dog. Nice. Alright, let's do this. Latron Incarnon gameplay. Where's the... Oh, is the black and white man on the other side? Is this one of those... Oh, it's one of those areas. Fuck. Bad roll. This is a bad conjunction roll. There you go, dude. Obviously, this is the Riven build just because... Dude, I want to flex. I want to flex, dude. You know it. You guys can feel it. Anyway. Guys, like... Here's the thing. Aim for the ground. Get it to bounce kind of low. Get it to bounce off the ground. And you're gonna do just fine. Get it to go through a crowd. There you go. Alright, there you go. I mean, I think if it hits anything, it kind of disappears. If it hits an enemy at least, then it disappears. But, guys, come on. What are you seeing? Obviously, I'm using Titania because I kind of just want to show it off. Oh, I need to be using my melee weapon. Here we go. There you go. Too easy. Alright, so what we're trying to do is kind of bounce it off the ground. Yeah, as you can see, like, 4 meter range is a little... deceiving because it's definitely just doing fine. Yeah, I think we do need to be doing gameplay after all the builds. It's way too much talking, folks. I'm just used to it, folks. I should stop saying that, but come on, guys. Yeah, like, I mean, I should be going to the middle, but obviously, you know, it's just a weird weapon. It's really like one of the strangest weapons I've ever seen, but it works really, really well. Oh, dude, slaking is back. This like the Latron is just one of the weirdest AoE weapons, but it's also weird in a way that's just so criminal. And as you can see, dude, I've been using this Incarnon for like literally almost 2 minutes, like probably a minute and a half, just unbroken, just kind of clearing out groups of enemies without a sweat. Like, dude, these guys are like, their bodies are like flying in the air. Like, it's so, it's like so comical. Dude, slaking. I mean, I appreciate you. Like, I appreciate you saying that, but obviously it's just nice to see you. We all have lives, slaking. We all have things to do. We all have places to be. Obviously, I did take Sunday off, so that's on me, folks. But, you know, what's not to love? You know, we can finally talk about primary Incarnons. We can finally get into some real gameplay. I mean, the primary Incarnon system has really just shaken up my whole tier list, my whole weapon tier list. Do an 8-hour Steel Path survival. Dude, fuck off. No endurance runs. Nope. Never. Never. I always do conjunction survival because I will fail it faster than I will ever be able to do an endurance run. That's what I want. I want to fail a mission more often. Like, I want it to be stressful. I would rather have a short, like 25 minutes, and then I'm just like done, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to do this anymore. And then be like stuck in it for like hours and hours, and be like constantly doing this. Like, I don't even know if it's high stress at that point. Like, if you're doing it, it is caveman gameplay. Like, if what we're talking about is true, what we're doing is a true caveman gameplay. Like, just breaking a survival down into the most basic parts. I mean, you probably have a squad. I mean, I'm not an endurance man. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, there's like builds, and then there's like endurance builds. Like, it's like, what is this guy playing? What is this guy doing? That's a big emphasis for me. Like, what are you playing? On my days off, I do 8 hours solo. Oh yeah. I mean, Brandon, I hate to say it like that, but it does come off like that. On my days off, you know. Damn, I mean, oh. But that is the endurance. It's like, you got to do it solo. Oh, I need this. I need this fully charged. Oh, I'm dead. And we don't get the Acolyte right at the end. Super embarrassing. I don't know what I got killed by, but that's just cringe. Let's see what I'm saying. And Elohim Green says you're lit. Shout out Elohim Green. And also I love her says I could never. Yeah, dude. Any endurance run, it's like, yeah, that's kind of my whole philosophy. Is like, to me, it's like your build versus an endurance person is gonna be so much different. Like they're gonna be like, don't use Serration, like use the faction mods. I think that's one of the main ones I would say. But yeah, there's a lot of like, gotta have an armor strip. You know, maybe it's like Terrify or you know, Pillage or something. You never know. But you know, that's my whole philosophy. Is like, kind of just play something that's more chill. Do shorter gameplay, different frames. Like the difficulty comes from playing different characters and trying to make them work. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think we can get out of here. You guys are seeing it. Like, this is just a weird AoE weapon. It's super crazy. Super funky. Yeah, dude, the Acolyte deleted me. And who's to say why, okay? You guys can tell me in the comments. You can drop it right now why I got deleted. Just waiting for Armored Core 6. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, that's the thing. Play other games. I'm gonna play other games. If I'm doing endurance runs, I'm gonna play other games at that point. I'm gonna do an endurance run in Elden Ring or something, or Wo Long. I'm gonna try and do that Wo Long mission. Yeah, dude, Elohim Green is so OP. Well, that's why it's number 1. That's why the Latron Incarnon is the best Incarnon. You know, in my opinion, you know, little brackets, in my opinion, as always. I just want to make sure the camera's okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, so Latron Incarnon. Let's do a speedrun mode of Strun Incarnon. We already did it. Let's do it again. Here we go, Strun Incarnon. Strun Incarnon, biggest thing to note, this is a heat shotgun build, so you have Blaze, so you're going to rock also Incendiary Coat. We have Viral, we have Galvanized Hell for that bonus multi-shot. We get Primed Point Blank, we get Primed Ravage. Obviously you can use the normal versions if you only have that. Critical Deceleration, fire rate doesn't matter on an AoE weapon. And Vigilante Supplies, because we don't have the mod slot for Vigilante Armaments. But let's go down here. Let's look at the stats. First of all, AoE is 4 meters. We got 5,000 on the damage. We got Favoring Heat by about 200 damage about. So, you know, pretty good. We got 100% status, which is pretty nice. And, of course, fire rate doesn't matter. But we have a magazine of 40 and a multi-shot of 2 with probably a bonus 1.2. So we're probably going to get a maximum of about 3 shots. You know, 3.3 shots, something like that. I'm going to get some water. We got 180 on the crit. We got 7% on the crit multiplier. And we got a status of 100. Dude, I am Mr. Doge. Says, what mastery rank are you? And Elohim Green says, I'm 19. And I love her says, hit 14 today. So shout out, I love her. That's the grind. 14 is the grind. You are 2 levels away from having access to every weapon and essentially everything in the game. And then you can get the Tenet Envoy and the Tenet Cycron, and you can just delete everything. But yes, 180 on the crit, 7 times on the crit multiplier, and 100% status. Really criminal, and it's got a lot of heat. So last thing to talk about, obviously Riven. Little bit funky. We're just saving a mod slot. We got Toxin and we got multi-shot. So we got a lot of multi-shot. We got 3.4 plus about 1.2. So we're going to hit probably 4.5. So we're 4.5, we'll say. Dude, I am Mr. Doge. I'm 23. I haven't played in so long, though. Well, dude, if you're 23, you basically are done with the game. Or at least you can finish the game. Or at least you should be able to, I would say. I don't know. I'm just rephrasing it at this point. But yeah, that's pretty much the Riven build. Ooh, this is a nice one. It's a really easy one. On firing. So you just shoot, and then you get bonus multi-shot. That's really nice. Reload speed doesn't matter. Crit chance. Free crit chance. What's not to love? That's pretty much it. Oh, dude, Ditchenizer dropping some likes. We're at 3,900, dude. Shout out. Oh, we had 2 followers. Did I miss that? Oh, no, we had Rusty Wombat follow. Oh, we had the Colorful Dragon follow. I did miss that up at the top. Kind of embarrassing. Well, shout out the Colorful Dragon. That's the Strun Incarnon. We're not using Titania. We are using... Oh, Trinity. Nice. Probably a true buff frame. All she has is... all she has is Roar, and that's it. Dude, Austin following. Shout out Austin. Dude, Austin, is that your username, your TikTok username? Is that just Austin? Oh, how old is that account? I mean, not to like call people out personally, but I feel like I'm not, but I mean, it's just sick. Like, people have these sick usernames. I'm like, how could you get this? This is such a crazy name. Anyway, folks, here we go. Click on that. Click his head, get half charge. Click his head, get full charge. Just way too brainless. Anyway, let's get into it. We're going to come over here. So this is Strun Incarnon. This is number 2 on the list. Strun Incarnon is... let's just get right into it, folks. There you go. So this is obviously Riven build, but it's the same crit chance, so... You know, the cat's going to give us a little bit of a bonus, but, you know... Come on, man. We can handle it. Dawn of Time type old, dude. That's what I want to hear. That's like lore. That's Austin lore. I might take that back in the future, but you know, shout out Austin. That's a sick username, obviously. Gotta call it out when I see it. And it's not to say that if I don't call it out that your username isn't sick, but you know, there are just certain ones that resonate, alright folks? And it just hits me right then. Back when Warframe had a stamina bar. Yeah, dude. And then he drops the Giga Chad. I think that's what that's supposed to mean at this point. I'm not an expert in the emoji translation, but I think that's what it's supposed to mean. But anyway, folks, Strun Incarnon, it's the same build as the Riven build. Like the normal build is the same as the Riven build. It's just a heat shotgun, but it just deals a lot of damage, so you're kind of just going to kill everything, so you don't really need to worry about it. You can kind of just click groups of enemies and then they go away. So obviously go for the Prime. Never go for the other variants. I would tell you that right now, folks, because you're going to cry like me when you have the Latron Wraith Incarnon and it never shows up in Deviri ever. And it's like the perfect game mode for you to just have this OP, weird fucking weapon that's just super crazy. And it'll never show up because you got the wrong variant. Like, it's just fuck me. God damn. Like, whoo. How does your Strun have so much spread? I don't know, actually. I don't know why it has that. What would that be from? Maybe I have negative accuracy on my Riven. What am I doing? I've forgotten how to use a glaive, guys. 2023, Amar forgets how to use a glaive. Nice. Oh, this guy is not dying. Anyway, we can just delete him. Alright, activate this guy. Click him. Click him again. Goodbye. Let's proc some Roar. Obviously, I should have got the Black and White Man, but we have 82% without Black and White Man, so it's pretty fine. What are you guys saying? Finally making progress on my standing. Maxed Fortuna. Also built a new 243 amp that wrecks. Dude, 243. That will always just be a number to me. I will not ever understand those numbers. I know that 7 obviously is the last one, and that's the one that gives you crit chance, and I don't know which part that goes on. I know it's like the brace, like the hand part, like the back of it. I miss Old Tigress. Oh, is that a kanji character? They say, what mastery rank are you? Right now I am Legendary 3. I am the highest mastery you can be without being a founder. So, oh, I just walked right into a grenade. Okay, that's great. Yep. Highest rank you can be. I still don't understand glaives very well. Yeah, you kind of have to throw it out. You charge it up. Dude, is my cat just getting deleted? What's going on right now? Yeah, you kind of throw it out, and then you have to detonate it in the air. So depending on how fast the glaive actually is, you might have some real dirty trouble actually using it properly. But if you're quick about it, like, you need to really have the whole, like, hold down melee and then, like, almost immediately press heavy attack. It's almost like muscle memory, and to, like, get back in the groove is kind of annoying because, yeah, like, the glaive prime is, like, one of the strongest weapons in the game. Who's your fastest frame? Yeah, I mean, like, glaive prime is the fastest in the game, but, or strongest in the game, but it's, you know, it's a glaive, so it's kind of hard to use. That's the trade-off. I would say, milady, my fastest frame is probably Volt Prime. And I've been thinking about putting a lot of, like, parkour velocity Incarnon, or, like, Archon shards into him, just to see how fast I could make him. Because, like, I don't really use him as like a survival frame, because, you know, I really just use him for relic runs, so that's why he ends up so high on my usage list. But I think that's just... it's goofy silly mode. Like, come on, man. Relic running is the only speed type mission that you really need to worry about. Like, what is this guy stopping my bullets? Oh, he is. He has the Zephyr bubble. The patented Zephyr bubble. There's a deletion right to the face. Oh, that's cringe. Oh, Titania Prime. I just use it for speed runs. Yeah, like relic runs. Oh, here we go. We have a battle list. We have a couple of these guys. Obviously, if you get a couple direct hits, you're essentially going to delete all these guys. So I would say don't really worry about it. Yeah, there you go. Let's get some big numbers. You can actually shoot it pretty fast if you want. I never really felt the need to, just because, like, it seems like overkill, honestly. Like, this is pretty fucking strong. Like, taking it one shot at a time, like, shoot and then gauge how many enemies you killed and then shoot again. Yeah, dude, I feel like milady is a monster. Like, I love racing people, but you just don't, like, obviously you don't say anything to race somebody. You just try and be faster than them. And then you use Volt, and my favorite thing as Volt is to make sure that nobody else gets speed. Like, to run away from everybody else and then cast speed so nobody gets it. So only I'm fast. Oh, dude, Mr. Supreme. Yeah, I can show the weapon build real quick when I go back. Yeah, so this is the Strun Incarnon. This is a very criminal. This is the second strongest Incarnon weapon in Warframe. Or, yeah, I would say, yeah, in period. Like, primaries for me are the strongest weapon class. You know, because it is a projectile, so you can aim it, you can stay far away, you can gauge your shots, you can plan out your shots better. It's super criminal. It has 40 shots in the mag. It is brainless. It has a 4-meter AoE. What's not to love? Obviously, it's not the Latron Incarnon. The Latron Incarnon has the weird factor, and when we get into the Miter Incarnon, that's also going to play into it. That I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure the Miter Incarnon has some kind of enemy targeting ability. Like, it kind of goes to the next enemy. It doesn't just aim. It doesn't just bounce wildly. I might be crazy. There's definitely been situations where I've been crazy, but we'll find out, I think. I'll try not to use, like, a CC frame. Here's the thing, folks. We'll show the Strun build. All of my CC frames have just been moving up in my usage list. Damn, we have 4,300 likes. They've just been moving up in my usage list because, excuse me for that. I have a God Lado build. Austin, I don't have the Lado Incarnon, but the Lado build is just a crit pistol, and you probably use fire, or maybe you use slash, depending on what the Incarnon is. We can look at the Incarnon. Here, let's look at this. 1 second. First of all, this is the Strun Incarnon. It's basically just a heat shotgun. So you have Blaze, which gives you free damage, and then you also rock Incendiary Coat, so you can favor heat by a little bit. You got Galvanized Hell for the multi-shot. You got a crit build. Obviously, you go down here. You got 180 on the crit. You got a 4-meter AoE, 5,000 damage. You got 900 heat. You come down a little bit further. You got 100% status. This is the no ribbon. That's kind of the main one. Have homing on it, although I think it feels a bit weird. Yeah, Jade and Gum. Yeah, shut up. I would assume it, like, it's a lot of these weapons are very funky. We had Green Bean Giant follow. Dude, Zola Vengeance. Is it Vengeance? Is that how I should say that, or should I just say Vengeance? He says, "Yo," in the YouTube chat. Shout out the YouTube viewers. Also, we've had 5 views, 1 concurrent viewer. Shout out. I'm getting distracted, but I think we're pretty much good. Oh yeah, Wild Wolf in chat. I mean, Green Bean Giant playing right now, dude. Yeah, Green Bean Giant. What's your Fenmore build? Hang on 1 second. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much good for the Strun build. I will say, biggest thing for the Strun, go for the crit chance. Also, the number 1 upgrade is free multi-shot, so it's pretty brainless, so gotta love it. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Okay, God Lado build. Yeah, I could look at my Lado build. Let's see what this guy's saying. Nidus parts building. Dude, Wild Wolf. That's insanity, Wild Wolf. Dude, Zola Vengeance. Yeah. Check out my channel. I just put out a video for you last Tuesday. Check out the Warframe streams. If you scroll down a little bit on my homepage, you'll get to the Stream VODs playlist. I've only been streaming Warframe, so that's pretty much the best playlist for you. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Ooh, did I miss anything? Got Ash Prime, but I don't really like him, unfortunately. Yeah, Ditchenizer. He's kind of just a buff frame. He's invisible, but yeah. Ash is actually OP. Don't sleep on him. Yeah. I think the thing about it is like how to make a DPS Revenant. Are those flowers? Is that a flower emoji? I mean, shout out for following. So excited for Wiz Prime, dude. Oh, you're telling me. What else am I missing? Hang on, folks. I could show a DPS Revenant. I don't know if it's necessarily a DPS Revenant, but I would say my Revenant build is kind of pretty basic. I have Boreal's Hatred. A lot of it is just obviously Arcane Energize is pretty essential. What is that, melee? Falcor? Oh, dude, Falcor. I mean, I think Falcor rocks pretty well. Obviously, I just don't want to use Glaive. Big Nut. Oh, okay. I see. Don't say anything. You didn't see anything. I love her. If that's what you're talking about, you didn't see anything? There was nothing there. I'm pretty sure there was nothing there. The main thing for a DPS Revenant for me is just using... dude, the whole Wisp butt meme is so stupid at this point. Like, if someone does that shit, I just like, fuck you. I'm just so done. Like, fuck off. Yeah, for me, Breach Surge is what I rock for Revenant. I love it. Yeah, W comment. Dude. Elohim, man after my own heart. I think we're pretty much good. Yeah, I love Molt Augmented in this situation. It's kind of a weird choice, but he kills a lot, so you get a bonus for killing, so it's pretty sick. Obviously, I also have Archon Shards for health to keep my cat alive, but that's pretty much it. Dude, we had Elohim Green. I'm going to fuck your name up, dude, but I'm going to get it right. Shout out for the follow. And the W comment. That's the W comment. Anyway, I'm getting too deep into it. Anyway, folks, it's 7:48. I'm running out of steam real quick. We might do the top 5. I might just do the top 5, and then the bottom 5 I can do in Sanctuary Onslaught. Miter Incarnon, way at the bottom of my usage list. Miter Incarnon, literally at the fucking bottom, right? Yeah. One of my least used weapons ever, because I never even had it. Dude, Elohim Green says, I love your engagement. He's like, what? I feel like this should be normal. Oh, the shadow. He drops in. He says, you're live again. And then he's never heard from again. Anyway, this is the Miter Incarnon. I never used it until I found out it had an Incarnon. But build time, yes. Miter Incarnon is pretty good at getting headshots, but let's talk about it. 3 meter AoE. It has some kind of homing, which is pretty sick. Obviously, this is another situation where I haven't built it for crit or hunter munitions, but look at this. It has 217 on the slash on the bullet, and if the bullet has homing, then who cares? It has 156 status. We're rocking 126 crit chance with a 7.3 multiplier. It's way too criminal, dude. Like, it's way too much damage. The bullet lasts for a very long time, and like when I've been using it in like the Deviri, it's just way too criminal. Dude, I need a Felarx build for Incarnon. Yeah, I can see a Felarx build. It's pretty basic for me. Super strong Riven for my tier. Yeah, so I think my Riven for the Miter is... Yeah, okay, so my Riven is multi-shot, crit chance, negative ammo max, so that's pretty much it. I guess I subbed out... I got rid of Vigilante armaments, but we are rocking 243 on the crit chance. We're rocking 7.3 on the crit multiplier. Obviously, we still have the built-in 156 because we do have triple 60/60s, which is pretty criminal. So it's essentially the same build, except we get a lot of crit numbers, like a lot of crit numbers, like only getting orange or red crits type numbers, and it is pretty insane. So, we're playing as Revenant. Revenant's pretty low. We could actually play as Revenant. We could show off a DPS Revenant. Yeah, that's the Miter. Let's look at the upgrades. So this is the upgrade that I have such a hard time with. Dawn says, I'm the worst with building weapons. Most of mine don't have any mods on them. Damn, Dawn. I mean, do you own mods? Because I have a video for you. I have the mods video for you to check out. And that's on the YouTube. But yeah, I mean, if you have the mods, like, it's just a forma. It's just the amount of forma you need. Stynex is so good. Yeah, dude. I love Stynex. I think we're chill. Yeah, I mean, this is the upgrade that I hate. Multi-shot consumes ammo directly from capacity and increases damage by 20%. It only gives you 5 shots in the mag. It sucks. Projectile speed, pretty nice. It's crazy. Yeah, Dawn says, yeah, I'm just lazy. Yeah, Dawn, that's on you then. That might be too harsh, Dawn, but I think you know what I mean. Anyway, 22% crit chance. What's not to love? That's too criminal. Let's get right into it with the DPS Revenant plus the Miter combo. Modding can be tedious. Yeah. But I feel like having like a default mod set is pretty simple for me. Like, if a weapon has built-in fire, build it for fire. If it doesn't and it has high crit, build it for hunter munitions. If it doesn't have high crit, build it for viral fire but no crit. So, you know, base builds are pretty basic. We wanted to see a Felarx build from Wild Wolf. Should we look at Wild Wolf's Felarx's build? Excuse me, Wild Wolf's Felarx build. Yeah, dude, Wild Wolf. Do you have critical deceleration? That is a corrupted mod that you get from the Demos vaults, the proper Demos vaults, which were originally the Orokin vaults. It's a classic, but yeah, you just need to fill that bitch out. Let me look at my Felarx build for you. Felarx is a pretty simple shotgun. It's pretty run-of-the-mill. Dude, my feet are kind of like going dry right now. Any good Vectis Rivens? I think all my Vectis Riven has is bonus crit chance. I think that's it. Just so you can get it to 100% crit chance, because I don't think it gets to 100% crit chance built in unless you use critical delay, but I'm not sure. Let's look at the Felarx build. Let's see. Felarx, where are you? Here you go, Felarx. I think I pretty much use the Riven build. I do use Blaze. That's something that I do love. Galvanized Hell, it's classic. Yeah, I think my Velt Riven is pretty sick. Dude. Dio enthusiast. Wait, you're a Dio enthusiast? Oh, shit. I don't know if that's what I'm thinking it is, but anyway. Yeah. I don't have a normal Felarx build. So what would I put in place of Felarx Toxicron? Well, I would put... I would just put... okay, I would just put the Toxin mod. B0 or BO, however you want to say it. Warframe on TikTok, dude. I mean, shout out the new viewers. I love the comments. Yeah, I mean, for both Austin's and Elohim Green's comments about the Evectus and the Velt, unless those weapons get to 100% crit built in, you just want a Riven that gets it to 100. That's it. And then maybe you also make it save a mod slot, like you get Toxin crit. But to roll that Riven is fucking criminal. or to buy it is pretty criminal. But yeah, I would say like most of them are pretty fine. Like the Velt has really high slash. So yeah, the mod you put in place of this is just Toxin. It's just this guy. What is it? Toxic Barrage. So yeah, it's a pretty basic build. I don't think you need I don't think you need this, but I only use it as a shotgun. Can you make your mom or dad join your next stream, dude? Maybe I could have them stop by. I do have a second microphone. It is kind of hard to get into this space, but I don't know. I might be able to figure that out. I don't know how I would get a second chair into here, but I could think about that. Maybe I could record a segment. Anyway, we had a Ditchinizer comment. Dude, shout out Wild Wolf for being the peanut gallery. Obviously, folks, if you're in chat right now, you can subscribe to the Discord on my profile page, and then on the profile page you have my Warframe username. So if you're on PC, you can friend request me. You can become part of the peanut gallery. If I'm ever live, you can just message me. During my gameplay, if you're on PC. So yeah, you can just add me as a friend and, let me know that you're from the stream. And you can join the peanut gallery, leave your comments in the game, leave your comments in TikTok. What's the point of going live? The point of going live is to chat, folks. But I'm getting distracted. We need to talk about the Miter Incarnon. I think we are ready for some gameplay, for some hot, nasty gameplay. Obviously, projectile speed is going to be the most interesting Evolution 3. It's the only valuable one in most cases. Where can I get Steel Charge? Is Steel Charge from Nightwave? I think that might be from Nightwave. Nirvana Wukong is my name on PS4. Yeah, so Elohim Green. That's the point. You got to go to the Discord. You got to do it yourself. That's my way. And maybe that's too harsh of a way, but that's my I always say every stream that this is too much of how the sausage is made, but I think that's the whole point, folks. Go to the Discord, become part of the peanut gallery, become a regular part of the streams. We'll get you in some gameplay. I think that's you got to figure it out, yeah. At Juzo. Why did he have the button to send friend requests to cross platforms but not have it work? Yeah, it just doesn't work. Yeah. Could you send friend requests? Well, we did have a Discord message, but yeah, I don't think friend request works for cross platform right now. But yeah, we can get into it. Yeah, I do. That is my worst. That's what I hate the most. What do you think of the Azathane? So lame. Damn. Wait, what do you think of the Azathane? Wait, I do think the Azathane is... it's just a... D drives me nuts. Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. You're just talking about the... I got you, yeah, don't worry. Yeah, it does suck. I wish it was easy for you guys. But don't worry. Give them a little bit of time. They'll be doing it. And then when we do when Cross-Friend comes out, we'll do a couple events. And, I'll try and figure out something that we can all do on the Discord, but... I think when DE starts releasing this shit, that's my chance to promote it a little bit and be like, hey guys, guess what? Now you can friend request me on all platforms and you can become part of the peanut gallery and we can do a whole segment on okay guys, you get the idea. So right now, if you're on PC, you can become part of the peanut gallery. I know there is a way for you to message me on other platforms. You can do /W or you can invite me. If you invite me to a game, then I can message you that way. But yeah, it's annoying as fuck. But don't worry, folks. Sooner rather than later, that's what I try to say. Is this bitch gonna give me ammo? Oh, son of a gun. Gosh darn it. That's all I gotta say. But of course, folks, we get what? 5 shots in the mag? Fuck off. We can click on your username and open chat. Wait. Before the button wasn't even there, but now there's an add friend button, but it still doesn't work. Damn. We can click on your username and open a chat. I saw there's a repeating last week's Incarnon. Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's just broken. I'm trying to read chat and I'm just dying. Yeah, dude. Shout out Elohim Green. Elohim Green's got shit to do. A graduation practice? Elohim Green is graduating? Bro. Elohim Green's just dropping that. Shout out Elohim Green, though. I'm saying that way too many times. But Typeon console is abysmal. Yeah. I feel it. No, we'll just get you in some gameplay, BO. If you have Steel Path unlocked, we'll get you in some gameplay. If not, that's totally fine. We'll figure something out. But yeah, we're just here to show off the weapons. You know, that's the whole point. We're trying to get some gameplay going. Alright, folks, that's all I gotta say. Let's come over here. Let's try to get some headshots. Yeah, we gotta get back to some gameplay. Yeah, I have everything unlocked. Yeah, shout out. We'll just get into some Steel Path gameplay, and then we can do some conjunctions. Obviously, we're doing them for 5 fucking minutes, so, yeah, I think this is pretty much all we're talking about for the Miter Incarnate. Like, are you seeing this, you guys? Just deleting everything. Like, nothing to worry about. Obviously, my cat is getting deleted as well. I probably should be spamming Breach Surge, but, you know, I am just fucking up. But yeah, it's pretty easy to recharge. Obviously, I have a negative ammo maximum on my Riven, so it does suck a little bit, but you get 1 headshot and you're pretty much fine. How long have you been playing Warframe? I've been playing since Plains of Eidolon came out, or maybe like Chains of Harrow. I don't know which came before which, but I think like Gara was the frame that was being promoted when I started playing, so I think that's a pretty good metric. I don't really know what era, but yeah, Gara Prime came out a long time ago, so that's when I consider myself a Riven. Is that still the Zylok? No, this is the Miter Incarnon. We're doing the primary Incarnon tier list right now, so yeah, Miter Incarnon is 3rd on the list. It's the 3rd strongest weapon in terms of Incarnons, and it's just way too criminal. Yeah, you get a full charge in like 1 shot. They knew what they were doing. They only want to give you like 5 shots because they're like, fuck you, but you know, I love it. I love it. Let's be honest, folks. Alright, fully charged. Come on. Yeah, let's keep looking at... Yeah, Steel Path gameplay, yeah. Alright, I think I'm pretty much caught up. Oh, let's click this. I'm dead. Was looking at chat, but there was nothing to read. Don't worry, folks. I can revive myself. Don't worry, I can revive myself, alright? I'm a man. I can revive myself. Alright, anyway, we're fine. But my cat, on the other hand, 5-shot is pain. Yeah. I mean, but that's why you love it. It's just way too strong. To have homing, to just know that it's like a guaranteed deletion of like every enemy in the area. I mean, obviously that's something that you'll note from all of these weapons, but yeah, I think that's why the 5-shot puts it at number 3 instead of like number 1. I was playing Destiny 1. Dude, Destiny 1. Shout out. Oh, we had some Discord chats. I want to be looking at the Discord right now. I think we had people join. But yeah, I think you guys can see that it'll tell you to join the Discord, and then you can become part of the peanut gallery. That's pretty much it. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. So you're seeing the absolute deletion. I mean, yeah, one of them is dead. Let's kind of get rid of all my energy, and then this guy's dead. There you go. And we get rid of these guys. Alright, goodbye. We are out of here. Alright, what are you guys saying? Oh, we had BO follow. Shout out BO. Huge lag spike. Nice. Ooh. Steel. Wait, am I all caught up? Oh, Yuna's in the Discord. Okay. Dude, BO was a day 1 player. I haven't played Destiny in ages. Yeah, dude. Dude, Wallow's back. Nice. What are the best Warframes to use with Revenant? I'm a Rev main. To use with Revenant, like in conjunction, like as a team? I don't know. I would say like something with armor strip is pretty good. Something that like buffs damage is pretty good. Day 1 for Destiny. Yes. Shout out Destiny. That's sick. Oh, do we had Alex Sanchez follow? All right. All right, let's get back into it, folks. Wait, Wildwolf says about the question. Which question? Wildwolf, enlighten me. Okay, moving on. Number 4 on the list, Torid Incarnon. Oh, it's 8:05. We got to speed this up. Torid Incarnon. Should we just do the upgrades right now? No, we'll do them at the end. Here we go. Real quick. Torid Incarnon. It is a weird gas AoE that now has 87% crit chance. It is also... the Incarnon turns it into a chain beam weapon. So, pretty goddamn strong. 14 or 1100 damage. All viral. So obviously you're going to rock Hunter Munitions because you have 122 on the crit chance, and you're going to use Point Strike because you want to preserve the fire rate. In this situation, fire rate does matter. Oh, nice. Okay. A little reversal on my takes. Hunter Munitions plus Serration plus Galvanized Chamber. And of course crit mods and viral and Vigilante Armaments. So a little bit more multi-shot. Trying to pump the multi-shot as much as you can. 6.8 on the crit multiplier. Status doesn't really matter because there's only one status type, so it's just way too criminal. Alright, folks, I think we're good. Upgrades. Oh, let's talk about the Riven. Riven build. The Riven is damage multi-shot, and that's pretty much it. So... Oh, guess what I did? I just took out the viral... this guy, the Malignant Force. And so maybe I could do it on this guy. And maybe I change the build around and I put in... Hammer Shot. 8.7. Yeah, there you go. So the build has changed. So the Torid build has changed live. So there you go. Built-in Toxin means I don't need a Toxin mod. I just started playing Warframe. Any tips for first time playing as Volt? Yeah, Alex Sanchez. I would say do Plains of Eidolon, unlock Fortuna, do a lot of that stuff because you're going to get some of the mods that you need from Fortuna and Plains of Eidolon, so it's a good start. I would say there's a couple survival missions and like doing survivals and excavations and defense missions and spy missions are all a good choice to get some of the mods that you need. 93% status. The damage is going down, but crit multiplier is going up, so I think that's going to be a good build. We can put this there, but it doesn't matter. So I think that's pretty much it, folks. Obviously, Riven build, yeah, pretty criminal. Multi-shot damage, so we're getting some big numbers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Same build as before. Let's just get right into it. The upgrades, though. This is another situation where you have... how many rounds do you have in the mag? You have 170 rounds in the mag, but you have this multi-shot thing, so you're going to be using rounds like a motherfucker. You have about 5 seconds of use out of it, and then it's gone. Dude, BO plays on the Switch. Shout out. Excuse my voice crack. Yeah, so it's going to use ammo. It's going to suck. Magazine capacity kind of is nice on the normal attack, but, you know, whatever. And bonus crit chance. What's not to love? This is the Torid Incarnon. We are playing as Nyx Prime. I got what I think is a decent Zenistar Riven. Do you have a build I could start from? Yeah, I have a Zenistar Riven. My Zenistar is really weird. I think it's a range Riven. Where's the Zenistar? It's got to be around here somewhere. There it is, Zenistar. Okay, Zenistar. Yeah, so it's no crit. It's pure range. So the AoE, the heavy attack is kind of okay. It does do fire damage, so it's pretty decent. You know, it kind of works. It's more of like it's a primer almost for like some other weapon, but you can it's almost like a primer for itself. Oh, like the disc goes out and then the blade is still effective, but it means that you really need Primed Fury and Quickening because you're only going to hit 1.63 on the attack speed. Really fucking slow. But yeah, it's literally just melee damage range. So you could slot, this would be the slot for you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's got a lot of prime mods. It's got condition overload. It's pretty standard, and you're gonna build up a little bit of combo, and then you're gonna go for your heavy attack, so it works pretty well. But yes, let's get right into it. This is Torid Incarnon. We are playing as Nyx. I'm curious to see, Wild Wolf, what are you talking about? About the question. Torid Incarnon is number 4 on the list. And I think we might be able to do all 10 in the conjunction survival if I do it fast enough. Because these 5 minutes go by pretty quick. But here, let's just check this out. So we're just going to click these guys, and one headshot is pretty much almost a full charge. And you're just seeing the deletion. Like, even the normal fire on the Torid is, like, insane. And it just works really, really well. The Zenistar sadly needs a rework. I think it already had a rework. Well, I think... Here's the thing. For me, when the Zenistar shows up in Deviri, it's perfectly usable. Like, that's my judge at this point, is like, I think a lot of weapons are pretty dog shit, but in Deviri they work, and so it's like, other than that, you don't really need to use it. Like, I think it used to be really broken and really strong, and then it's definitely kind of fallen off the wagon at this point, but come on, folks. It's a classic. It's an OG. It's really fucking weird. And what's not to love? Okay, here's the Incarnon. There you go. There's the Incarnon. Alright, you're pretty much deleting them in one shot. Alright, too easy. But also, you delete your magazine in one shot, so what's not to love, folks? It's just a bunch of switching. But obviously the normal Torid is pretty criminal at this point. I need to be spamming pillage, like, literally constantly, I think. It got a rework. Well, I don't know. Depending on how long, Dylan. I think when Melee 3.0 came out, like when they introduced heavy attacks, is when they reworked the Zenistar. But beyond that, I'm not quite sure. Like, to be honest. Like, if you saw it during that time, then you probably saw it in its current state. But yeah, that's an interesting take. I'm not quite sure, but it is one of my faves. When it shows up in Deviri, it definitely puts in work, but that is because Deviri has a lot of melee bonuses, which I think makes pretty much, like, almost all melee weapons work in Deviri. That's kind of been my take, is they're all pretty usable. You're not really going to be worried about any of this. For the most part, it's pretty brainless. And, you know, a lot of these melee weapons are going to be status heavy melee weapons, and so the benefit you're going to get from a status melee weapon is that you have enough mod slots that you can kind of put in range mods and still be fine. Oh, we had Dylan popping off. I did see it since, yeah, because of how long it takes. Yeah, it's really slow. The heavy attack takes a long time to throw, and for you to do it properly, like, there's a lot of situations where the heavy attack just literally doesn't work and can't hit anything. So you have to nail it. And when there's rough terrain, like in this area, I would have to put the heavy attack at the level of probably this little thing right here. And then it would be able to hit maybe the heads of these guys, but not really. Like, any kind of elevation change is going to fuck with the thing. Dude, Io says, sup, my favorite Warframe TikToker. I am dead. Shout out Io. Endurance run, dude. Never. Zell saying do an endurance run, and I say absolutely nah. Yeah, I'm dead. Nope. We gotta check this out for 5 minutes, and then we're out of here. We're doing an Incarnon tier list, alright, folks? Oh, is that why I died? Because there's a fucking friend right there. There's a nice Blitz Eximus probably. Yeah, there you go. We're pretty much fine. Yeah, so this is the Torid Incarnon. You're seeing the real meat and potatoes of the gameplay, which is that it literally recharges almost instantly, so you're pretty much fine. Wait. To get it should have been better. Yeah, I think so. Dude, I could never do endurance run. That's a whole different level for me. Like, for me, I've said it once in this stream already. 2 hour Steel Path Kuva survival. That is ruthless, dude. If you're doing that solo, dude, that is insane. That's like the one game mode that I actually just cannot flat out do solo. Like, just cannot do it. It's way too, like, stressful. It's crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, Dylan. I mean, Dylan's saying that. I think the lights are killing me at this point. I'm an hour and 15 minutes in, but yeah, Dylan, I've said it many times. I've had the best. I've definitely had the best sleep. I might have some kind of fucking I might have some kind of stuff in my eye, but yeah, my eyes are definitely getting fucking dry, which is probably why I look like I'm tired. But don't worry, folks, I'm fine. I've had some pretty good sleep actually this week. I've been impressed with how good my sleep has been. Let's pop some of this. Yeah, I think we're pretty much fine. So let's get these guys, and then I think we'll be okay. This Battlist is not taking damage. Let's do this. There you go. He's gone. All right. Just kind of get rid of this guy. Yeah, that's why I do Conjunction Survival, because I would rather fail a mission than be able to do it for hours and hours on end. Like, the whole point of a game being hard is the risk of failure. Oh, God. Oh, because it's violence. Oh, no. This is the worst combo ever. This couldn't be worse. Could not. Violence is always the worst take. Okay, we're going to go invincible, but I think he's going to get rid of it. So I have a couple seconds to do this before he gets rid of it. Oh, maybe I'm immune to this. So let's see how good the actual normal Torid is against him. See, there you go. It's doing really well. So, yeah, the gas does proc it. Oh, I'm missing a bunch of shit. I literally got 2 board and ended it. Yeah, dude, I can feel that. It was 2 of us. Yeah, solo is definitely stressful. Yeah, that's why I do shit solo. That's why I do Conjunction Survival, because I want to fail. I want it to be stressful. I don't want it to be easy. What else are we saying? Easy mode with Revenant and Grendel, though. All right, let's get out of here. We're done. I got too many kids for good sleep, dude. Dylan, shout out. Hey, Dylan, I bet you look better than me. That's all I can say. I have the look of just always kind of looking like shit. That's just the vibe that I give off. And it's just inevitable, folks. It's inevitable. He didn't disable. Yeah, no, dude, I survived. Is Violence the strongest acolyte? I hate him the most. It's Violence and Malice, and that's it. I fucking hate those two. Because Malice will do the mag bubble on you, and that's just instant game over, and I fucking hate him. Oh my god. So many times in a solo, that's the thing. In a pub, you're fine, because he won't leave. It's only in a solo that he'll actually leave. And that's when you just get so fucking just hiss rage mad. But folks, this is number 5 on the list. The Burston Incarnon is a great example of a full auto weapon that kind of moves beyond full auto and becomes almost a funky beam weapon, which puts it in the meta category. So this is the Burston Incarnon. Let's come over here. It's a pretty basic weapon. You're going to notice that it has a fire rate of 16 with critical delay, which is pretty good. It is just viral plus hunter munitions. It has heat on the normal attack. It has heat on the AoE, which is 2 meters. Fall off is 100%, but that's okay. I will show the Riven. But the heat is pretty close to the viral, so it's almost built in, pretty easy. 150 on the crit. But the mag size is 600. So we come over to the Riven build. And it's basically a mod save, so you swap out Toxin and you replace it with 150% crit chance and 87% status. So you're hitting 74% status, you're hitting 228 on the crit. Still using critical delay, still the same build, still vigilante armaments to get that bonus multi-shot. Now, let's talk about the upgrades. Dylan, yes, this is a criminal build. I do love this build. Yeah, five multi-shot on final magazine burst, meaningless. I think both of them are garbage. I don't think they do anything for you. Bonus magazine, could not care less. And bonus crit chance. This is the last one. I got to pee, and then we're going to do a speed run of the bottom 10, of the bottom 5. I don't think we're going to do any kind of... I don't think we're going to do any kind of gameplay review. They're pretty basic. If we have time, I think we might have time, but I gotta speed run this and get all of the weapons in. So we're gonna do Burston and Incarnon. I gotta piss my fucking pants. Piss my pants. Shout out Ditchenizer. Oh, we did have shit in the Discord chat. I did want to look at this. Do we have people join? Oh, we had Jay join and we had Bo join. Damn, shout out you guys. Dude, it's growing. The Discord is growing. I love to see it. Oh, I mean, you guys are just crushing it. Okay, this is Gara Prime. I think she has a little bit of crit bonuses, so little interesting. But yes, this is probably going to be the final showcase that I actually show you. So what I'm trying to say is go for the top 5. We've got a good spread. Very interesting. We've got a good spread. Very interesting. You know, I tell them all the time, I say we have the best spread. We have the best Incarnon tier list reviews. They're the best in the game. Whenever I do a tier list, I never miss. All right? I tell you that.
Accept your death.
Shout out Zell for following. I don't know if that was good or not, but when sometimes I say something and it just sounds like Trump, and then it just makes me want to do a Trump, and then I think if I say the right thing, then I can instigate a good Trump. I can do a better Trump if I have a good seed word to do the Trump off of. And so, like, to me, that was a successful test. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys deserve that, but you got it, and it's with you. So yes, let's talk about this as a funky oh my god. So this is obviously the Riven build, and you are seeing how criminal this is. So I have Arcane Avenger. Do you see how I'm not even aiming? I'm literally just waving my aim back and forth, and everything is dying, and I'm using maybe 4 rounds, like 4 rounds per burst, and everything is dying. Test DNA Mobile. This is Warframe. Warframe, it's free, yes. I want to see more promotion, subtle promotion. Feline Greenies is down. That's cringe. That is an annoyance, and this is why I say it would be nice to use a Vulpaphyla, but to me that's too brainless. You know, here's what I could do. I could put this guy. Oh, I put it on enemy. So we put this on this guy, and then where's my cat? Here he is. Maybe on the cat. Do I see him? There you go. On the cat too. All right, there you go. And back to Burston gameplay. So look at this. Like, the DPS on the Burston is just way too criminal. You're not even aiming. And this is why the top 5 is what it is, because it's more about not having to aim and, like, essentially knowing that if you click an enemy, they will die. There is no in between. Like, if your aim has fallen upon an enemy, it's like literally like the look of death. Like, you just look at an enemy and it dies. That's it. And it's literal point and click adventure. Like, there is no gameplay with, like, that is what puts them in the top 5. Like, and once you've made a weapon like this, can you unmake it? Can you unmake it, my friends? That's the question. And so Burston, I guarantee the disposition is going down on the Burston. It is one of the most criminal beam weapons, funky beams, full autos. Like, it is so strong that it literally transcends categories. It is beyond categories. It is like a weapon of all weapons. Test DNA Mobile. This is on PC. Obviously, all of my stream shit is built in. It is running at 80, which is kind of ruthless, but come on, folks. It's easy. You can't unmake it. You can only do more fun things with it. Yes. Yes. Pablo knows what he's doing. Is Pablo the lead? I don't know if he's the lead, but yeah, I said it before, but I'll say it again. I'm assuming Pablo has his fingers in all the pies. Pablo is the pie master. I don't know. I don't think Pablo will ever hear this, so he can sleep at night knowing that this fanfic of him doesn't exist. But yeah. I mean, dude, shout out Dylan for being in chat. Shout out Test DNA Mobile. That's a sick username, actually. Now that I read it back, that's kind of it catches me a little sideways, but I love it. That's what I want to see, like something that's not what I'm expecting. I'm trying to absolve it from good or bad because it's just what I want to see. I want to see more shit that makes me go like, huh, that's kind of interesting. Less stale shit. That's what I gotta say. Anyway, folks, you guys are seeing it. What else is there to say? It is a hit scan weapon, so it is just far too criminal. Yeah, we can easily just revive this guy. Can I put a bubble on him while he's down? While he's down? Yeah, he's got a bubble. Alright, sick. There you go. What Warframe is that? Dracaris. This is Gara Prime, and my Gara Prime is probably a weird build. It's probably a weird build. So because she has 90% damage resistance, what I've done is I've put on Arcane Avenger. So as long as I'm getting hit, I'm going to be getting bonus crit chance. So it essentially makes her a triple Umbra tank, which is pretty satisfying. So when you use a weapon like the Burston Incarnon, which has, you know, it has over 200% crit chance with a Riven, then what that means is you're basically always getting red crits. And so that's why it being number 5 on the list, you're seeing why it's number 5 on the list. I saw a gamer tag once called "Will Fart for Food." Dude, would someone pay you for farting? Is that what they're saying? Is it? I feel like only hot girls can get paid to fart. Like they like fart in a jar or something. You know what I'm talking about? Is it bad that I've even brought that up, folks? I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe I should have been spamming Breach Surge more often. What are you saying? Daniel Reyes in chat. Shout out Daniel Reyes. Oh, dude, we hit 10 new followers. So that's kind of always my goal with these streams is I want to hit at least 10 new followers with every TikTok live stream. And then, because, dude, you guys on TikTok, you guys are doing way better for the channel than any of my game reviews ever have. Like literally doing consistent TikTok reviews or doing consistent TikTok live streams. Oh my god. Damn, that was like 1 FPS. Cake farts, yes, dude. Like, doing consistent TikTok live streams has got me more viewership than, like, literally my most viewed, game review, which is like Snaky Bus, and like half of the reason that it got so many views is because people were just shitting on it because they were like, this game is not worth $10, and I was like, whatever, dude, fuck you. Like, there were like at least a dozen comments like that, and because of that it got huge engagement, and then like, yeah, it has 400,000 views. It was like, yeah, whatever. But dude, I mean, I got a bunch of I got like maybe 100 followers or something, but yeah, I mean, that's like a couple weeks of live streams. I mean, it's just too easy, you guys. I mean, absolute shout out to the TikTok audience. Oh, we had Troy follow. Shout out Troy. Number 11. What are we missing? I finally figured out how to get universal medallions after over a year of Warframe. Yeah, isn't that is that disruption? Is that Lua disruption? I think that's Lua disruption. What happened to Void Storm? Daniel Reyes.
What you have learned.
Oh, Daniel Reyes, are you Giga Bear?
You well.
Let's see. Well, I'm about to close out the stream. It's 1:30. But Daniel, let's see. Daniel, if you're here on Thursday, I don't know if the Void Storm is going to happen, but yeah, Daniel, we're just doing builds. I think we're going to do the bottom 5 builds, and then that's going to be pretty much it. Yeah, if you're here on Thursday, then we'll get you in some gameplay. We also had Jonathan Higuera. Here's the thing, folks. I got to piss. I got a back-to-back on Steel Path Disruption. Oh my god. Anyway, okay, here we go, folks. I gotta piss. We gotta do the bottom 6 weapon or the bottom 5 weapons. But so the first weapon we're gonna start with is Dread Incarnon, but that's after I piss. So I'll be right back. Do I need to cut to a loading screen? I don't think so. I think I'll just leave it here. So hang on, give me a second.
Everything in orders, operator? Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this fault.
All right, here we go. Shout out Bio. Yeah, Dylan says I'm heading out. Yeah, shout out. Do you have any good builds for the Seto? Yeah, I have a good build for the Seto. I think what I love about the Seto, so we'll do the Seto and then we'll do the Dread. So what I love about the Seto is that if you can get the glaive to proc crit, you can do some crazy shit with it. That's a lot of rhymes, but it's not. Anyway, Seto build. Do I have a normal build for it? No. What is this? Cold. Okay, so this just saves a mod slot. So obviously this would be a cold mod, but yeah, it's pretty much just this thing has crit damage. Oh, it doesn't even have crit chance. So it's literally just it's kind of funky on like a bonus crit chance build that you're gonna get some crazy kind of glaive crits, and it's weird and funky, but it's more so just trying to build for half and half. But yeah, I would say it's really good as a primer. That's the main focus. It's just really decent. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, we're gonna rapid fire the bottom 5 and then we're out of here, folks. All right, here we go. Bottom 5. First on the list, number 6 is the Dread Incarnon. Dread Incarnon is a very wide, infinite enemy punch through weapon, and it's a bow, of course. So you got 9,000 on the damage, you got 8.8 on the multiplier, you got guaranteed 100 on the crit chance. I'm going to use prime cryo rounds because we want to buff this 100 munitions, and we don't really care about the viral proc. We don't really care about what we're favoring on this proc because the 100 munitions is what's going to do us really, really solid. So, excuse me. But, yeah, I guess if you use point strike, you still hit 125, and then the charge rate is 0.6, which is pretty fast. And it's okay to have a slow charge rate. I think that's okay in a lot of situations. But yeah, when we come over to the Riven build, the Riven is cold crit damage, so it's very criminal. And that means that on the Riven, or on the Incarnon, we are hitting 13.3 on the multiplier. And that's just a mod swap because it's a cold mod, so we get rid of Malignant Force. And it is just one of the most criminal weapons that I've run into. And it has the widest projectile. It's wider than Paris Incarnon, so it puts it on top. Okay, so the upgrades. On hit, increased damage by 10, fire rate by 10%. Resets on missed shot. Guess what? You're not going to miss with the fucking Incarnon, so brainless. Bonus projectile speed, that's an easy win. And of course, an extra free 1 times crit damage multiplier. That's pretty absurd. What's not to love? Let's move down the list. Number 7, could you guess what it is? I think you can guess what it is. It is the Paris Incarnon. A slightly smaller projectile, still pretty girthy on the infinite enemy punch through weapon, but the thing you're going to notice is, guess what? No hunter munitions. We are rocking viral vigilante armaments, point strike, obviously crit mods, the classics, and thermite rounds. And we are rocking 2200 heat, 1900 viral, so barely favoring heat. But we come over here, we have Bisage Ball, and guess what? We are hitting 296 on status, almost 300% status. So getting triple heat procs is going to be criminal. Truly, what's not to love? This guy is also a mod swap. And guess what? It's a crit damage mod swap. So we're hitting 11 times on the crit multiplier. And it's essentially the same build. You got a little bit less status, but yes, Visage Ball, incredibly criminal. 90% status, just so fucked up. Makes you want to do a fire build. I rarely do fire builds, especially on something that doesn't have blaze or anything that isn't a shotgun, but yes, build time. With overshields. I think both of these are garbage, so I took with overshields. It's like whatever, I don't care. Bonus projectile speed 60%, pretty nice, and bonus status chance by 60%. I don't know what the other two are, but I guess I didn't take them, but yeah, the crit stat's pretty good. I think it's just 100% crit. Yep, 125 on the crit. Absolute classic. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Number 8 on the list, Boltor Incarnon. Nice. So here we go. Boltor Incarnon is obviously the better version of the what? The Soma Incarnon. That's correct. Soma Incarnon makes me sad. I think everyone knows this. Build is pretty similar. We're rocking Viral plus Hunter Munitions plus Vigilante Armaments. And of course, Ammo Mutation, not really necessary if you don't want it. We have 7.2 on the multi-shot. We have 160 in the mag. And we have 1,000 damage with a 6.6 multiplier and a 100 crit chance. So pretty savage. You're favoring slash, but you don't really care about that. Oh, we had... Is it Jaquavion? Is it Lanier? I don't know if it's a French last name, but shout out Jaquavion for following. But yeah, favoring slash by a little bit doesn't really matter. You're using Hunter Munitions really in this situation, and then of course come over here. The Riven is multi-shot crit damage pretty criminal. So you're gonna end up with 9.8 on the crit damage. You're gonna end up with 7.7 multi-shot and 1,600 damage. So pretty savage. And of course, the ammo multiplier. Excuse me. Dude, shout out Jaquavion. Vigilante Supplies ends up as the ammo mutation because guess what? Vigilante Supplies is the Vigilante mod. So I think that's pretty much it. So that's number 8 on the list. Boltor Incarnon, number 9 on the list. Braton Incarnon. Braton Incarnon is a great example of my philosophy. Oh, did I forget about the upgrades for Boltor Incarnon? I did forget about the upgrades. Let's go back here. Hang on one second. Upgrades for Boltor Incarnon, yes. On kill. So that's a free one. On kill, increased damage by 2 and 20% ammo efficiency. Doesn't work on the Incarnon, but that's okay. We get free projectile speed. Pretty nice. It has infinite enemy punch through. Bonus crit chance. So that's pretty savage right at the end. Okay, Boltor Incarnon, all done. Boltor Incarnon, number 8 on the list. Number 9 on the list. Absolute classic. Braton Incarnon. Let's get over here. Build is pretty classic. Oh, guess what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do... What am I trying to do? Where's critical delay? There it is. Boom. Easy. 241. Okay, let's come over here again. Okay, here's the build. Incarnon is 144 crit, 7 times multiplier, but the AoE is only 3 meters, and this is my cutoff point. The difference between a 3 meter and a 4 meter AoE is the thing that puts it from being number 1 on the list to being number 9 on the list. So 3 meter AoE sucks for me. It has a 10% fall off, so it's really, really nice, but that 3 meters fucking sucks. I hate it. Obviously, it's a classic. Critical delay, Hunter Munitions, Vigilante Armaments, so everything you love, plus Rifle Ammo Mutation, and of course, Primary Merciless. Of course, you're using Galvanized Chamber, and that's pretty much it. Riven is crit chance heat, so pretty criminal. I think it's just replacing Vigilante Armaments, but guess what? It means that we have a 400 heat versus 200 viral, so we're basically doubling up on heat, so it's pretty savage. And of course, that means that you need Vigilante Supplies, so a very similar build. That's pretty much it. Number 8. That was number 9 on the list. And of course, bottom of the list, my most hated weapon, but the weapon that's at the top of my usage list. This is my most, like, the worst Incarnon of course, the worst Incarnon ends up number 2 on my usage list. The second most used weapon that I still have today. So let's talk about the build. I don't have a Riven. Oh, did I forget to talk about the Braton? Oh my god, I forgot to talk about the Braton upgrades again. Anyway, Braton upgrades, real quick. It's a classic. This one sucks. Consumes ammo directly from capacity. The multi-shot does. So you have about 1/5 as many shots, I would say. Increases ammo capacity to 1100. That doesn't matter because you're not really using the normal shot. But of course, 18% crit chance and 0.2 on the crit damage. So getting some big crit numbers. We're hitting 241 on the crit chance for the Riven build. So pretty criminal. Let's come over here and talk about the final weapon. Once again, like I said before, Soma and Incarnon, my most sad day in my life. We had Hayden follow. Shout out Hayden. Soma and Incarnon, my second most used weapon, but the worst of the Incarnons. It has terrible crit stats. 3.4 multiplier is pretty nice, so it's basically segmented to just only being used with something that has Arcane Avenger or something like that. So that's basically all I can say. Here we go, folks. The build. We got 200 on the ammo capacity. The multi-shot is 19. So you're going to get a lot of projectiles, and you're doing a lot of slash damage because guess what? You're rocking Fang Fusillade, which is a little hard to get, but it's a classic. Vigilante Armaments, Galvanized Amplitude, everything you love. Prime Shred is a very interesting choice. This thing has no built-in puncture or punch through. It has nothing of any of that. So you're going to get a little bit of fire rate. You're going to get some bonus punch through, so it's kind of a necessity. But that's pretty much it, folks. That's number 10 on the list. That's Soma. Quick question. Are you using TikTok Live Studio? Yeah. Manny Versus. Yes, I am. How does it look? I hope it looks okay. I've been doing it for a while, so I'm assuming it looks pretty good for you guys. But yeah, guess what, folks? We're done. That's it for the stream. So let's close it out a little bit. Obviously, if you guys are here on TikTok, drop a follow, go to the Discord, join the Discord, go to the YouTube page, subscribe on YouTube, do all the shit, and then like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out some of my past videos. It looks great, but how? So Manny, you need to have 3,000 followers to use the live studio. They don't really tell you that. They might tell you that, but I think 3K is the number. All right. Yeah, so it's basically like, I think at 1K you get access to live. At 2K you get access to streaming your own phone. And then at 3K you can use the live studio. And then at 10K you get access to playlists. And that's what I'm looking for. So yeah. Obviously I'll say Wednesday's video is the first in this week's series. So that's going to be Arc Runner, which is kind of this newer third-person shooter. It's kind of cyberpunky, has a lot of like explosions. It's actually pretty grounded, doesn't have a lot of crazy stuff in terms of roguelikes. Friday's video is Meat Grinder, and that is like an infinite runner, but also like a first-person shooter. Pretty crazy. I love the gameplay. I love how I did it. And Monday's video, that's Impaler. I love the hook for that. But yeah, it's an absolute classic. When is the new Warframe coming? User. I would say probably in the next week or two. Probably at least in 2 weeks. 2 weeks is probably a long time for it. But yeah, I would say it's probably closer than you think, I would hope, because it seems like there was a bug in something or other. So yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. That's it in terms of everything. So yeah, say goodbye to YouTube. Take care, YouTube.